Hello and welcome. Today we are going over the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. Now, this is one of the latest cars added to Gran Turismo 7 with update 1.40. And today we're going to find out, is this car as good in the corners as it is going down a straight line? So before we actually get behind the wheel of it, we need to go over this car's stats. So what is the reason that the Demon is so powerful? Well, it has a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 engine that produces 840 brake horsepower, that is 626 kilowatts bone stock. Now the car also comes equipped with an 8-speed transmission, which honestly I did not know this vehicle had. So the car has a front engine rear wheel drive setup and comes in at a weight of 4,279 pounds, which is 1,941 kgs. This car is extremely heavy. We see that the Tesla Model 3 Performance is actually 100 kgs lighter, well, almost 100 kgs lighter than the Dodge Demon. This car is extremely heavy, but even with it having so much weight, the vehicle has a top speed of 213 miles per hour, bone stock, that is 342.8 kilometers per hour in its standard form. So yes, in the straight line this vehicle is an absolute rocket ship. So how much does it cost to get this house of a vehicle? Well, this car costs 200,000 credits from Brand Central. Now, if we take this car around Kyoto Driving Park, well, we are gonna realize that this car lights up the rear tires like absolutely nothing. So standard, it comes on sports hard tires, and these tires cannot handle the power. With so much power going to the rear wheels, well, practically throughout every single corner you can light up those rear wheels. So when it comes to trying to set a fast lap time with the vehicle bone stock, it's almost nearly impossible to get this done without any wheel spin happening. So if you have zero traction control on, best believe you are going to be fighting a real beast or a real demon to actually keep it in line. So around Kyoto Driving Park bone stock, I was sitting lap time around a 1 minute 48 second mark, but my fastest lap time was a 1 minute 47. So the Dodge Demon is a bit of a, how do I say, it's a scary vehicle to handle, but whatever time it loses around corners, it makes for up tenfold on the straightaway. We see that down Kyoto Driving Park straightaway, we are hitting 250 kilometers per hour before we need to slam on the brakes to make it around the first corner. This car has so much just straight line speed that even if you are stepping the rear end out through all of the corners, you are going to be setting decently fast lap times. Now the thing is, I'll be honest with you here, you can feel the weight of this vehicle, but it's not as strong as you would think. I really thought, or I expected this vehicle to be all over the place, extremely bouncy, and look, you can feel that the vehicle is solid, that the vehicle does have some weight behind it, but it isn't as bad as I thought. I mean, considering the fact that this weighs as much as an apartment, you know, it really just shows how fast you can actually move. So with this amount of power from this big old V8, I want to see, can we actually improve it, and can we actually transform this vehicle to have it go around corners incredibly fast? So if we head on over to the tuning shop, what we're gonna do is add a lot more power. So to do that, we are going to be spending a lot more money. So the most impactful modification that can be done to this vehicle has to be the stage 5 weight reduction, which sees us take the vehicle from 1,941 kgs to 1,339 kgs. That is over 600 kgs being removed from this vehicle. So that is a lot of weight, and it should make a massive difference to the Dodge Demon. And considering the fact that after putting on all of the performance upgrades to the vehicle, we see that now we leave the tuning shop with 1,186 brake horsepower. That is a substantial increase. So when it comes to body customization, well, you can add on an even wider wide body kit to the Dodge Demon, or if you don't want to do that, you do have one option for a front splitter one option for the side skirts, one option for a diffuser. You have a wingless option, a type A option for a rear spoiler, which I actually do like, and a custom wing set option. So you do have slight customization, but what I found interesting was the fact that we actually have smaller details that can be added to this vehicle. For instance, like we can change the grille, we have a debadge option, we have an option to cover the headlights, and then we have a completely different grille. It offers a bit more uniqueness to make your demon different to everyone else's. So now, if we take this vehicle back on over to KL Driving Park, now fully upgraded, we see that the vehicle comes in at over 800 performance points, coming in at 816.63 performance points. So the vehicle is over 800 performance points, which means this should be an absolute beast when it comes to setting a lap time. So the first initial impression from the Dodge Demon: if you love supercharger noises, you are gonna absolutely love this demon. And down KL Driving Park straight away, you hear that supercharger scream as it takes you all the way up to almost 300 kilometers per hour before you need to brake into the first corner. Now, traveling at such a high speed, I honestly thought I was just gonna end up in a wall. However, that's not the case. You slam on the brakes and the amount of downforce that puts you down to the ground is actually unreal. You are able to take corners at a speed higher than I expected. To be completely honest with you, I didn't expect much from the Dodge Demon when it came to cornering. I thought it was going to be all over the place, just uncontrollable. However, the car is super planted. You can set fast lap times with the vehicle. You can just push it, and yes, the rear end is still going to step out. It will light up those racing soft tires, but the car is still able to respond, and you are able to just keep it in line to control the demon and to have it go where you want to go. Yes, it will fight you at times, but this Dodge Demon is so good to drive and offers such a wonderful experience. And for 200,000 credits, it's actually not that bad. So the Dodge Demon being fully upgraded, it is a lot to handle, but after less than a lap, you should be enjoying your time. Now, I thought what would be interesting was to see how fast we can actually get down a straight line with the Demon being fully upgraded, because at one point the Dodge Demon was banned from drag strips because it was going too fast and didn't have a roll cage. So Dodge Demons were able to set 9.65 seconds down the straightaway. So we need to see, can we get anywhere close? And after about 3 runs, we actually see we were nowhere close, because with my fastest time down the quarter mile being an 11.461, due to the fact of this vehicle was lighting up its rear wheels, was a real problem. But what I would love to see come to Gran Turismo 7 has to be drag tires, and just see how much of an improvement we can actually make when going down that straightaway. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.